The battle against the Saiyans was a victory for the denizens of Earth, but that victory came at a cost. Yamcha, Chiaotzu, Tenshinhan, Piccolo, and Gohan are dead, and so the hunt for the Dragon Balls will take Goku to a brand new world, the former home of the nameless Namekian who would one day become God and the Demon King of planet Earth. This is the journey to planet Namek. After deciding to wait for the improved spaceship made by Dr. Brief and for Vegeta to be healed from his injuries battling Goku, the two Saiyans began a 6-day-long journey to the world that would provide Goku his wishes and Vegeta his vengeance. Each day, they ramped up the gravity, quickly growing stronger as they did and getting even more powerful than Goku had on his training journey in the original version of events. Before we dive any deeper into that though, make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more Dragon Ball content. Back to the story though, in the back of Vegeta's mind, he had hoped he could secure a wish for himself, but Goku already expressed that the wish would be made to revive his friends. At this point, they weren't aware of more than one wish, but that wouldn't really matter for Vegeta's case anyway. Meanwhile, on planet Namek, the Frieza Force's scouters have all been destroyed by Elder Mori, just as happened originally, and because Frieza has no reason to fear anything being amiss on planet Namek, he doesn't call the Ginyu Force to bring the new scouters. Instead, Frieza has regular foot soldiers bring him his new scouters. This puts the hunt for the Dragon Balls almost entirely on hold, as it did in the original version of events as well. And the new scouters only arrive a few hours, if only an hour, before Goku and Vegeta arrive on Namek themselves. This means that Frieza doesn't collect all 7 Dragon Balls and leaves that collection opportunity open for Goku and Vegeta. When they arrive on planet Namek, the two Saiyans fly around with their ki suppressed, looking to collect the final Dragon Ball that has eluded Frieza since he only just recently got his new scouters. This journey takes Goku and Vegeta to Grand Elder Guru in an isolated house that remained hidden from Frieza's forces. When they reach the Grand Elder, he can see that their intentions are pure and decides to unlock their dormant potential to help them retrieve the Dragon Balls from Frieza, though after doing so, he does have some doubts regarding Vegeta. The Grand Elder also orders Nail to go with them so he may help in the battle and speak their wishes to Porunga. With the final Dragon Ball in their possession and newfound power unlocked and unafraid of scouters or being detected at all, the two Saiyans race towards Frieza's ship with Nail following closely. As they all fly there, Goku can see the destroyed villages under them, and the piles of bodies within those villages. Frieza was a monster, probably beyond redemption, but in his head, he thought there was a chance to save him. Vegeta noticed that Goku was looking upset, and he told him to keep focused. Frieza is their target now. When they arrive at the ship, Goku, Vegeta, and Nail easily take care of all of Frieza's fodder. Eventually, Kui, Zarbon, and Dodoria step forward, but each is handled with ease, leaving Frieza no choice but to face them down on his own. Goku can tell right away that Nail wasn't strong enough for this fight, and tells him to go get the other Dragon Balls and summon the dragon. Vegeta turns back and tells Goku to go with Nail as well. He'll take care of Frieza on his own. Goku looks to Frieza with a hint of regret in his eyes, but this is what has to happen. There's no way that Frieza is like Vegeta or Piccolo. He's a monster beyond redemption. So, Nail and Goku go off to collect the other Dragon Balls, and as they do, Frieza aims a death beam at them, but Vegeta blitzes Frieza and grabs his hand. "Your fight is with me!" As Frieza and Vegeta begin to fight, it becomes very clear that Vegeta's base form is far surpassing Frieza's first form. As Vegeta gloats about his own power, Frieza says that he has transformations that would wipe the floor with Vegeta easily. Vegeta simply laughs at Frieza and says he has a transformation of his own. As he says this, the sky turns dark and instantly Frieza's mind jumps to the Ozaru form of the Saiyans. How could he time this fight so perfectly with a full moon? Frieza, however, quickly remembers that Namek has no night, and more importantly, no moon. Even if it did, Vegeta has no tail to take advantage of the Ozaru form, so what could he mean? Go ahead, Frieza. Transform and show me your true power, but you might want to go all out right now. I won't give you another chance. So, Frieza begins to transform into his final form, but he still refuses to use his full power since it drains far too much stamina and his final form on its own should be more than enough to suffice. As Frieza begins to transform, Goku becomes unsettled by the rapid increase in energy he's feeling and is hoping that Vegeta can handle it. But he can't focus on that right now. He can help Vegeta after the wishes are granted. Once Porunga is summoned, Goku asks Nail to bring back every good person that died to the Saiyans, but Nail says that they can't bring back multiple people in one wish. He also informs Goku that Porunga is capable of granting 3 wishes, so Goku decides to bring back Piccolo, Chiaotzu, and Tenshinhan. Yamcha can be revived with the Earth Dragon Balls if Piccolo is alive once again. Once all 3 wishes are made, the Dragon Balls get ready to scatter, but instead, they turn to stone right in their place. Elder Guru has passed on, and with no Frieza intervention accelerating his death, he can't come back ever again. With his friends revived and his mission complete, Goku flies back over to the battle, just in time to see Frieza enter his final form. The battle between the Saiyan Prince and the Emperor of the Universe was about to reach its climax. Frieza tells Vegeta to bask in his overwhelming power, but Vegeta just smirks. With a powerful scream, Vegeta transforms into a Super Saiyan. While training with Goku on the way to Namek, he used Goku's experience to understand the transformation for himself and triggered his own Super Saiyan transformation by doing so. Frieza is taken aback by Vegeta's form. There could be no mistaking it. The reason he destroyed Planet Vegeta, the thing he feared would topple his empire, the Super Saiyan, was standing right in front of him, and he had to face him down. As their battle began, it became clear who had the overwhelming advantage. Vegeta, after getting his power unlocked by Elder Guru, was at a power level of 2 million. Basically, the power level his base form was at after being healed by Dende in the original version of events. This brings his Super Saiyan form to a power level of 100 million, which is enough to handle a Frieza that is only using half his power currently. Now, we could argue that Frieza's full power is 200 million, but that's a contentious topic due to it mostly coming from one statement, so we'll just go with the Daizenshu's power level of 120 million as Frieza's full power. Either way, the beating Frieza receives from Vegeta while his power is halved is comparable to the damage done by the Genki Dama in the original story, so I think the conclusion remains the same no matter what happens. As Frieza is being beaten by Vegeta, he mocks his former ruler, taunting him about how weak he has become. But Frieza simply says that if he was at full power, he'd easily take down Vegeta. The Saiyan Prince laughs, and his arrogance shows as quickly as his smirk does. He tells Frieza to power up then so he can be fully dismantled by the Super Saiyan he feared so much, with no regrets or excuses. Goku wasn't sure this was the right decision, but even he had to admit that he wanted to know Frieza's true power as well. So, Frieza begins to power up, and a torrent of ki shakes the entire planet. Vegeta quickly realizes that Frieza is stronger than he is, and just as quickly as he realizes it, Frieza begins to beat down Vegeta with ease. Goku knows this is bad, so he turns to Nail and hands him the Senzu Beans and the capsule for their spaceship. If either of those were to be destroyed, they'd be in big trouble. After passing the items to Nail, Goku turns Super Saiyan and jumps into the fight to try and save Vegeta. Frieza had severely wounded Vegeta and threw him to the side when he saw another Super Saiyan. Goku was slightly stronger than Vegeta, a base power level of 2.5 million, which makes Goku's power level as a Super Saiyan equal to that of Frieza's. Goku quickly grabs Frieza and tells Nail to get Vegeta. He goes as quickly as he can and takes Vegeta away. As he does, Vegeta tells Nail to give him one of the beans. Meanwhile, Frieza breaks free from Goku's grasp and the two begin to fight. Completely evenly, it seems like there's no way to determine a winner from this battle. Vegeta eats his Senzu and is back to full strength, but now he has even greater power due to the Zenkai he receives from this. With little trouble, he jumps back into the fight and takes out Frieza. Planet Namek was saved, but Nail was the sole surviving Namekian outside of Piccolo. Goku tells Nail that he'll use the Earth Dragon Balls to bring the Namekians back to life, and Nail thanks them for their help. Goku takes back the capsule and the remaining Senzu, and the two Saiyans fly back to Earth, once again training the whole way back. However, a new threat awaited them in the near future. Tinkering away in his lab was a vengeful Dr. Gero, except this time, he's aware of what Super Saiyans are. How will this change everything? Well, you'll have to find out next time. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you want more content like this, and thank you so much for watching.